Well, Warriors got forced to 7 games. But why do I think they lost?
It's basketball time.
Alrighty, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the All Around Sports Podcast of sports. Everything on this channel. I'm your host, Antonio. Today, oh my gosh, the Warriors, my team, that would have been the Sonics unless it wasn't for OKC transferring over to the Oklahoma City Thunder. They were turning over the ball so much that game. And I believe that is the reason why they lost. Because the Warriors last night had 16 total turnovers. And do you know how many points the Rockets had inside the paint? 42. And the fouls. Oh my gosh. We had 30 personal fouls, and the Rockets only had 18. And the only 4 players that put effort into it was Jimmy Butler with 42 minutes and 29 points, Steph Curry, or Chef Curry, with 42 minutes and 29 points. But Jonathan Kuminga, where in the heck were you at? Because we just got beat by 8 points. A game 7 back in Houston. And the only other brother that showed up that game was Brandon Pominski and Moses Moody. And the only other players also that showed up was Pat Spencer, 2 minutes and 6 points. But Warriors, what in the heck were we all doing? But I'm going to explain more on that in just a second. Before we get started, though, if you guys do enjoy this video, please show it a big favor and smash the like button down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. For now, let's get this video started. Last night was the most embarrassing loss that I have sustained of the Warriors in recent memory. I mean, what in the heck were we all doing? They had 46 total rebounds. We only had 42. Offensive rebounds, they had 11. We only had 13. Defensive rebounds, that is what hurt us. They had 35, while the Warriors had 29. I mean, what in the heck are we all doing? This was a chance to punch our ticket against the Minnesota Timberwolves. And now we have to play game 7 back. We now have to play a game 7 back in Houston. I mean, oh my goodness. And the steals. What in the heck were we all doing? They had 12 steals last night. We only had 6. They had 5 blocks yesterday. We had 6. They had 23 total assists, and we had 26. But the main reason that we got hurt so much was the fouls. And that foul, that flagrant run by Draymond Green is what hurt us. Because, Draymond, you have got to stop talking. I mean, I loved it when you were talking that the championship was going to be won this year. You are about to be on the verge of losing to one of the, if not arguably, the youngest team in the league. And you have a chance to face Ant-Man and the Timberwolves in the next round. And you're actually all making me look bad right now. Because I had the Warriors moving on.
And this is Terrence.
More like terrifying.
And now they're going to game 7, making it look like that it's LeBron James and the Cavaliers out there beating y'all. I mean, oh my goodness. I cannot stand this. And do you know what our percentage was from the free throw line? 81.8. We made 18 of 22 free throws. And do you know how many free throws the Rockets had, they were 36 of 46. And they had a free throw percentage of 71.7. But the threes, with all due respect, that is what hurt us. We were 15 and 49 from the field. Do you know what the percentage was for the Houston Rockets? Because ours was 30.6. They were a 40 from the field yesterday against the Golden State Warriors, a four-time NBA champion, a two-time player in Jimmy Butler. Where in the world have you been? Because we have been getting slaughtered. We have been getting decimated. And not only that, do you know how many three-pointers the Rockets made? 12 of 30. And we were able to make 15 of 49 last night. And not only that, do you know what the Rockets field goal percentage was yesterday? It was a 44.9. 35 of 78 from the field. And do you know what the Warriors was? 41.1. 39 of 90. We have got to stop turning the ball over. That is what hurt us yesterday. We had 5 more turnovers than the Rockets had inside the paint. They had 42 points inside the paint yesterday, and we had 32. Do you know that? We had 32 points in the paint, and we lost by 8. If it wasn't for that flagrant one against Draymond Green, the man that came out All-Star Weekend and said we were going to win the championship this year, do you realize you are making the Warriors look so embarrassing right now? You have me embarrassed because I had the Warriors in 6. And now we are going to game 7 on Sunday with one day off against the Rockets. And they have all week to rest. And their fans are going to be there. Do you realize you are about to be eliminated by, arguably, if not arguably, the youngest team in the league right now? The Rockets, they probably shouldn't even been in this position in the first place. We had to go through the play-in. We just survived. The Lakers just got sent packing by the Minnesota Timberwolves. And you, the Golden State Warriors, are about to be eliminated by Amon Thompson that had 14 points yesterday. Albertson Sukin, who had 21, and Fred VanVleet. This is the same man that went into Golden State in 2019 and won the championship with the Raptors. And if it wasn't for KD or Klay Thompson getting hurt, we probably would have won that series. And the only other man that showed up was former OKC Thunder Steve and Adams. And then Jalen Green yesterday, he only had 12 points. I mean, the fouls is what hurt us. And let me ask one question. Where in the heck is Jonathan Kuminga? He had 0 minutes for 0 points and 0 rebounds. We got slaughtered. And the only other man, too, that showed up was Stephen Curry and Jimmy Butler. We better not turn the ball over in game 7. Because if we do, we could likely be eliminated tomorrow. That is what's on the line. We are about to be eliminated by the Rockets. the youngest team in the league right now, other than OKC. But we saw what they are. They are about to be eliminated by the Rockets. They haven't won a playoff game in who knows how long. And I think it was, correct me if I'm wrong, when James Harden was against the Warriors in the Western Conference Finals a few years ago. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. But you are about to lose to Dillon Brooks, a man that you beat in Memphis that was eliminated by the Thunder and Ja Morant. This man, Dillon Brooks, had 19 minutes and 3 points, and he was in foul trouble. So he had to get pulled from the game. You had opportunities, but because of the field goal percentage and the 3-point percentage, we had a free throw percentage of 81.8 yesterday. And do you know how much the Rockets had? 71.7. The free throws, they made 33 of 46. And the main thing that hurt us was those defensive rebounds. I mean, Draymond, what in the world are you doing? You better stop doing that podcast and actually get real about the situation. Because you're about to be eliminated by the Rockets if y'all don't do something tomorrow. Because y'all have me scared. I had you predicted to go in the second round. And if that happens, I might have to change my answer. And I don't want to do that. No. But if this happens, this will be the most embarrassing, most humiliating, most devastating loss since the Cavs in 2017 through 18. That was the last time y'all came back on 3 games to 1. Are you going to allow that to the Houston Rockets? Or are y'all going to show up and shut them down? I don't know what team's going to show up. I don't know if it's going to be the team that shows up in the regular season and proves that they are a playoff contender, or if it's the team that we just saw yesterday. Because I know this for certain. If we can't stop making these defensive turnovers, which they had 35 yesterday, we are going to lose tomorrow.
Oh my God!
That is what I know. And don't even get me started on Draymond. You had 35 points, 5 rebounds, 7 assists, and only 8 points. I mean, you were the man that came out All-Star Weekend talking trash that we were going to win the championship this year. If y'all don't show up this Sunday, y'all are going to lose to the Rockets. Now, I had to predict it to go to the next round. I might have to change my answer, which I don't want to do that. But if you lose to the Rockets, the Houston Rockets, that haven't won a championship in who knows how long, I might lose my mind. But I'm not going to say that yet because I know it is Stephen Curry. I know it's Jimmy Butler, Draymond Green, Gary Payton the second, which he only had 5 points yesterday. The only other man, and quick question, where was Buddy Hield? I mean, this man was showing up the entire all season. Do you know this man had 0 points yesterday? The only other people that showed up was Brendan Podziemski and Moses Moody. That's it. If y'all play like that in Houston this Sunday, you are going to lose to the Rockets. And that's all I got to say. I don't want to talk anymore because if it comes out of my mouth, I might lose my freaking mind right now because I'm barely able to right now. But if you lose to the Rockets, I am putting this all on Draymond Green. Because if you're talking all that smack, you need to show up this Sunday. Because if you don't, you are going to be eliminated from the playoffs tomorrow. Anyways, that's all I got to say about that situation. What do you think was the main reason that the Warriors lost that game? Let me know in the comments what you guys think down below. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please make sure to do me a favor. Smash the like button down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. Till next time, I'll catch you all in the next one. Sorry, Warriors. Ciao for now.